Welcome back to Solar Flare Gaming in The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Last time, we escaped from the closet with Amy, then went to the saloon to find that Knuckles had punched an arcade machine. That wasn't too important, but more importantly was that Rouge, Shadow, and Vector... He's not that important. Vector had all been seen going to the saloon. What caused them to leave their appointed spots? Find out today on Solar Flare Gaming.
Excellent.
Sneak.
No, click the mouse to advance the plot.
Click to advance the plot.
Kevin?
Go here. Ready to mosey down to the next car?
You got it, partner.
Onwards!
Ooh, the library. Hang in there. Wow.
Terrible, like, office humor, like,
Yeah.
it's dumb poster.
All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Oh, I just sort of, like, was seeing the words in the corner of my eye. It's like, all this stuff's getting heavy. I'll take a dump. It's like, oh no. Oh. Then he didn't actually say that, so.
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Bye.
Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both so... too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems you have more guests.
Amy, there you are!
Want to join us in finding clues? Flattered. But at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murder will never get found. Boom! Shots fired. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. There are no sleeves there.
No sleeves.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. It was Amy all the way.
Yeah, maybe.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, no. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl. Here's my key. The birthday girl has a master key.
Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye!
Gone.
Amy must be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry.
Just keep it up.
Starved for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
Okay.
And I'm Espio, the poet. You didn't even know it.
Ah, poetry! A resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge artists to delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Oh no. Sure, Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee 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 dee.
Great. Like he's just like, pretty good, right?
Was that it?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Sneak and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable.
Sorry,
Your arm, my goodness.
your chips are just so delicious. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, brought to you by Miss Mickey Salt and Vinegar.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Not an actual sponsor.
Next. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Adapting. Great.
The chip conundrum has been solved. It's been moved to a lower shelf.
Yup.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure set over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino door. Car, not door. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
And how is he locking all the doors? Because he doesn't have
Doesn't
a
have a
master
key.
key. Like, yeah.
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him.
How's it going?
Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up. We worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right.
Lost the rasp with the last bit.
We sat, trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you.
And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too.
Okay. Thanks, guys! Their alibis seem solid enough, so we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely! So Rouge came to the brochure thing. Ooh! Brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Sneak, look at this. There's a couple of maps here.
This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map.
Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites.
Nah, leave it.
Oh, haha, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Oh, okay.
Why? Dumb poster.
A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there."
Wow, I really needed to see this. Processing dumb office humor poster. This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster.
No, I will never work in any place that has a hang in there poster put on the wall.
Right?
Robo arm.
Robo.
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best. So now, if we talk to each of them individually...
Fancy a poem?
What poem would you like to read?
Poem about space. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace.
What caused you to drop the vase?
Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Can I take your order?
All right. I have a poem about this.
My starved stomach bobbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I ask for my eggs sunny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you lot.
Okay. Aha, the trash can.
The trash can.
Yes.
Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing here.
I really thought there'd be something there.
Sneak. Are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm alright.
I'm sure there will be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Yeah, we gotta just stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay. Those trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it.
Sneak, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Ah! What, was that supposed to be a compliment?
These books. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. More interest in trash, though. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out to searching for something.
Yeah.
But Rouge pulled a lot of these out to searching for something.
Yeah. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too.
Oh, okay.
Searching for something.
Okay.
Two.
A comma would have been helpful there.
Yeah, you could put one there. You could.
Because there's kind of like two. Yeah. Anyways,
Angrish.
Yeah. Angrish.
Angrish. What reckless behavior! I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
The skin feels empathy for everything. Globe.
A globe of our marvelous planet.
Haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the other countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there.
I do love a lovely Spagonia spaghetti and meatballs. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle.
Professor Pickle? Who is that?
He'll tell you everything about the area. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they?
What?
Professor Pickle?
Like Professor Pickle.
Who is he?
Oh,
my goodness.
Professor Dylan Pickle is a character in Sonic the Hedgehog comic series and its spin-offs. He's a humans academic from Spagonia, stationed at Spagonia University. Okay.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
All right. So he's from the comics. Okay, good to know. I have to pull up this research tab. All these like deep Sonic lore cuts that are coming up in this game. It's just like, whoa. Whoa.
What?
Also, look at this like 1,000-yard stare this fox has in this picture here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a. I wonder if it's like a homage to like really bad like Sonic OCs, or you know, he can kind of make like dead-eyed like stare characters in like Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
Kind of. Maybe one of those.
1,000 yards there.
Alright, anyways.
Did you bring any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
you actually tried to bring a knife on the train.
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Oh, yes, please, I'm starved!
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Then why would you show the menu to me?
Come on, Sneeg. Why would you tease him like that?
And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool out of me.
Look, Sneeg, you've made him a fool.
Come on, Sneak, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah.
I smooth things over, but at what cost?
Alright, what's going on in this freaking place? Okay, we got a bookshelf over here.
Chill.
Wow! I wish I could stop and look at all of these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
Alright, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, that little beak wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles, excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one.
Oh, train.
It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this.
Add it to your inventory.
One book here.
What's this? Bright red book.
Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
What kind of recipes?
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet.
You may not be wrong.
Is that Professor Pickles there?
Must be, yeah. There he is.
Okay.
Alright, we got Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. Okay.
Alright.
So, can we just, like, leave? Shadow's probably walk through the library. Oh. Just stop doing voices for some reason. One sec. Hold on.
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car.
Oh, it's been unlocked.
When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out.
There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Well, of course.
Yeah, I do believe we should. Western? Western? Is he changing voices again? I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vester and Ectio. Vester and Ectio. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and find out what really happened.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. I also really want to play Sonic on the Game Gear. Sneak and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play the games of Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car.
Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
Oh, that one hurt. Oh.
Processing argument.
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car. Figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I'd read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book that might be. Sneeg, could you help me out?
Alright, Sneeg, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? Well, it's probably the only book.
There's only one book in the...
There's only one book. Little one.
A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Let's
Sega!
play the Dream Gear.
Oh, it's a 4-laner now.
4-lane.
Oh, it's going away.
Red. Oh,
Whoa.
it's like a weird blade thing.
Ninja Star.
That's gonna happen. Look out.
Ah!
What?
Whoa. We're good.
We're good. We're fine. We're awesome. We're fantastic.
There are books scattered about the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked up the manual the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SPO.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, SPO.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Sneak, if you don't mind. Could you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz SPO on the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Let's do page 362!
Alright.
Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
But then how did Amy get a hammer in here?
Dun, dun, dun.
Seems like SPO aced that question. Sneak, hit him with another one.
Oh, okay. Which page do I choose now? Let's go page 15. What is Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Sneak. Let's see if SPO can go 3 for 3.
Page Richard last. Let's go page 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train is an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Sweet even.
Yeah.
Okay.
So train speed up. Not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Train clean up weapons and make sure nothing gets brought on. Amy had a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
For shame. She got the key to the train. Like, she's mega suspicious.
Oh. What other weapons did we bring onto the train that we're not aware of? Now, did I pass your little test?
Yeah.
Yay. Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Processing. Statement. Analyzing.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can...
Analyzing. SPO, is that true? Vector was only one to see you reading.
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Problem, bro? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Sneeg?
He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Sneeg, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what? Bleh.
Well, Shadow was going through and like putting locks on doors, so he probably went through, right? The library car and saw Espio.
Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything.
We're up, Sneeg! Let's get our argument together!
Let's play that dream!
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah. Bias.
Whoop. Fuck.
Get stabbed by spite.
Tougher.
Blade.
Ow.
Ow.
No.
Getting
Ow.
stabbed, getting shot. Getting dead, Sonic game.
Yeah, got it.
Cool. Accomplished. Great work.
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set his original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. Wasn't the high score long? Crocs are natural gamers.
Okay. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated for reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book. I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Sneak, one that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book. I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
Ugh.
I must have been my friend's desk, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, sorry, I'm drooling and spitting all over the place. Changing voices, man. Oh, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's on something. He's on something. Like he's onto something,
on
but I don't
drugs.
see it. Yeah. The man is on something. Yeah. Don't
People
do
walk
it.
by. Why is Tails talking like an asshole? just on eyes like going nuts, just like.
Was Espio simply sitting? Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do?
Well, Sneeg, what should we do? Maybe we should decide next time on Solar Flare Gaming?
Could. If it's that time.
Okay, we'll make our choice next time on Solar Flare Gaming. Goodbye.